Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a Tealight treat holder. This is one that I've done, oh gosh, a long time ago, maybe this time last year. And it was very popular, but I recently added it to a blog post and lots of people, or rather the visual of it, lots of people said, oh, can you remake that and show us a different version? So I'm going to show you now. This is a paper version. My original was a fold flat, but this one I've stuck down the sides, and it holds 4 tea lights. Now these are IKEA tea lights, which as you can see there's a little bit of extra depth. The ones that I'm going to put inside this are even deeper, so for my candle making friends and downline, you can put yours, because yours are the ones that come in the plastic cups, and yours will be able to fit in this. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Like I say, this was a paper version, and I'm going to do a cardstock version using the new beautiful Blackberry Bliss, which I love. It's just so gorgeous. And I've got a designer series paper to go on the top, but I'm going to show you that in a second. So, your piece of cardstock, I've lost my notes. Where are they? Here they are. You need a piece of cardstock that measures 7 3/4 by 5 1/4 inches, which is 19.5 by 14 centimetres. Don't worry about writing anything down, it will all be on my blog. So look at that colour, how lush is that? That is beautiful. So long side at the top, your first score line comes at 3/4 inch, which is 2 centimetres, and then your next one comes at 7 inches, which is 17.5 centimetres. So that's all you do on the long side. Then turn it round so you've got the short side at the top, and this is where we're going to do lots of scoring. So again at 3/4 inch, then at 2 1/4, 3 and 4.5 inches, which is 2, 6, 8 and 12 centimetres. So basically the depth of the box is 3/4 inch, which is 2 centimetres. The width is, can't remember, 6 1/4, which is 15.5 centimetres. And how deep is it that way? It is 1.5 inches, which is 4 centimetres that way. So that's the size of the box. Okey-dokey. So you can put other things in it. You don't have to put candles in it, although I quite like candles. And the ones that I've chosen match this colour perfectly. So this is a cardstock version, so come along and fold your score lines and then burnish them well. Crucial for a gorgeous box. Whoops. Last one. And then you need your super duper sharp paper snips. I have 2 pairs, they've tangled themselves, and if you come along and you set it so you've got the short side facing you, so you've got these 4 score lines, cut up each of them, because that is going to separate the bottom from the top and the hingy parts from the not hingy parts. I think there's probably a technical term for that. I don't know what it would be right now. Haven't had enough coffee this morning. So do it on both sides. And what we're going to do then is we're going to stick one part to there and one part into there. That will form the base. And this part we're going to fold around and that will form the lid. But we want to put this pretty designer series paper on first. And where did I put it? Over here. How cute is that? That is from our brand new Moonlight Designer Series paper stacks. We've got two Designer Series paper stacks in the catalogue. I love it. And this is the Moonlight one, so it's the beautiful colours. It's got 3 of the new in colours. So it's got Hello Honey, Lost Lagoon, that's the Lost Lagoon, this is the Hello Honey, Blackberry Bliss, and then the other colours in it are Basic Grey, I believe. Basic Grey, Sahara Sand, and then obviously Whisper White. And they're gorgeous. And you'll recognise some of the patterns as well. That was in the last DSP stack. There's another one here. That was in the Celebration. That is from This and That Epic Day. That was from Kaleidoscope. And then new patterns as well, which are lovely. Love them. That was in one as well. I think that might have been in the old previous DSP stack. And that's just always popular. Stripes. Diagonal stripes are gorgeous. So this little strip measures 1 1/4 inches by 6 inches, which is 3.5 centimetres by 15 centimetres, and that's just going to sit over the top. So I'm just going to use some snail an empty snail. Let's get one that's got something in it, would help. And put that in the middle of the top. And actually in my original, I punched a window using the modern label punch, which is the one we're going to use in a minute. And I punched it in the middle and then put some of the window sheets behind it. But this one I'm not. I wanted to make a, you know, an updated version. So stick all of these bits down. I'm going to use snail for speed. You could use the fast fuse, which is the new sticky adhesive, but I'm just going to use snail right now. So with the top part where you've put your DSP, bring the end one round and the same there. And then the middle one here, this you need to stick to the bottom. Bring that one round. Oh, it's a bit dark, Blackberry Bliss, to be showing in a video. Oh, look, I'm unsticking myself. So you just keep bringing it round to form the base. So that is your box. How cute is that? And my Tealights, look at those! I was so pleased to find those. These are figgy pudding flavour. I caught them in a sale. There's loads of Tealights out there, and you can see that there is, whoops, there is still height for that. So the plastic teacups, Tealights that my lovely Chandler downline and friends that you put your Tealights into, that you put your waxes into, they will all fit as well. Love it. Love it when it's a box that will fit loads, but actually the original one with the lesser ones, they don't fall about, you know, because they're shallower, they're not going to fall about, so no worries. Right, Blackberry Bliss matching ribbon. I'm just going to do my very best tie knot. It'll do. And then a little bit of stamping, and I've got a new stamp set that I'm using, and it is one of the Project Life ones. This one's called Remember This. Now, they're photopolymer stamps, which means that they, although they do come in the DVD case so they fit on your shelves perfectly, they are within 2 pieces of acetate, and one has got the wording written on. Which one is it? This is the one with the wording, and this is the other one that it sticks to. Photopolymer stamps do stain, as you can see, but that's okay because it doesn't actually make a difference to how they stamp. So Sweet Moments is the one I've chosen. I've got my block. There we go, put it on there. I've got some Whisper White, and again my Blackberry Bliss. And obviously by the fact that they're clean, you can see all the way through them. You know, if I was not going to be punching this out, I'd have no problem. I'd just be able to see exactly where I wanted to put it. Modern Label Punch, which just about fits round perfectly. Look at that. You'd have thought it was made for it. My Blackberry Bliss, my brand new sponge. People have been asking me, do I cut my sponges into 6s or 8s? I actually cut them into 4s. I'd forgotten that. It's been such a long time since I made my sponges. So you get your circular sponge, which obviously comes round. You cut it and cut it again. And then I've stapled on to the corner a large oval punch out in the matching colour. And this one I haven't written on, but normally I would. So that's how I make my sponges. There you go. There's the shape of it. Another scrap of Blackberry Bliss. Another one of those. And I'm going to offset layer these with a dimensional. So I'm going to put that in the top corner because I want to cover this part. And just offset it so you get a little whisper of the Blackberry Bliss behind. And then 2 on the back of there. And that is my adorable Tealight treat holder. Now this one's the Lullaby paper, and I use the new pistachio pudding extra thick baker's twine, but it's really pretty, very pretty. All of the new papers are gorgeous. So, but I hope you like it. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.